As a lifelong resident of Douglas, I am thrilled to tell you there's a wide variety of interesting and exciting places to visit and things to do in this region, many of which are things people are unaware of. General Coffee State Park is 1,500 acres of just delightful retreat, camping, hiking, kayaking, fishing, wonderful things to do, including a heritage farm for the youngsters. I hope you'll visit the extraordinary World War II Flight Training Museum here in Douglas, right next to the historic airport. It's in barracks that date back from World War II, and the training facility played its role in the national defense in World War II, training thousands of young pilots to play their role in the American victory. Visitors to Douglas often see vintage aircraft fly over, many of which date back to World War II and were restored right here in Douglas. The historic Ashley Slater House in downtown Douglas is clearly a showplace that you'll want to visit. Built in 1914 by J.M. Ashley, the place reflects much of this community's history through war, peace, economic development, and decline. What a place, you won't want to miss it. Hunting enthusiasts will be drawn to an abundance of opportunities in this area. Commercially, the Tussock Bay Plantation, the Brand Hill Plantation, and the Gopher Plantation, among others, offer just extraordinary hunting opportunities. The Ocmulgee River, the Satilla River, and their tributaries, along with lakes and ponds throughout the county, offer extraordinary boating, fishing, and other outdoor activities for nature enthusiasts. The community golf course on the campus of South Georgia State College is a close and convenient place for golfers to come out and shave a few points off of their golf scores. Douglas's welcoming and attractive downtown area welcomes visitors to a variety of antique shops, specialty stores, restaurants, and other places to enhance your visit to this community. For generations, a favorite place in this area is the Broxton Rocks. Now a preserve sponsored by the Nature Conservancy, this extraordinary area features sandstone outcroppings, the likes of which you won't see anyplace else. It's really a must-do thing to do while you're visiting Douglas and Coffee County. So as you're looking for things to experience, places to go, and things to see and do in South Georgia, look no further than Douglas and Coffee County. You'll be delighted with the abundance of opportunities provided here. Come to see us. Start your visit today at douglasga.org.
Welcome to the 94th Annual Douglas Coffee County Chamber of Commerce 2021 Signature Event of the Year for the Love of Coffee. As has become the norm for in-person gatherings, we are not able to come together in person for our annual celebration and award ceremony. Rather than a challenge to overcome, we choose to view this as an opportunity to reach a much larger audience by hosting the 2021 event virtually. On behalf of the Douglas Coffee County Chamber of Commerce, thank you for joining us as we celebrate our community, one that we're blessed to be a part of in rural South Georgia. Tonight, we celebrate many deserving businesses and individuals who give of their time and talent, and they do so without hesitation, all for the love of coffee. Before we begin the program, we pause to offer our prayer of thanksgiving and guidance for the future of our community. Leading us in prayer is Douglas Coffee County Chamber of Commerce Board First Vice Chair, Dr. Tracy McClelland.
Thank you, Mr. Reiner, and thank everyone that has chose to be a part of this occasion and this event this year. We just want to pause for a moment to give God our undivided attention and to thank you, Father, for being an amazing God, for bringing us through such an unprecedented year, and for keeping and guiding us. And Lord, we thank you for our chamber leaders, those who are standing in the gap for our community, reaching out to other industries to help us be better in what we do. We take this time, Father, to just give you the praise, the honor, and glory that you are due. We want to thank all of the people, the patrons, the vendors, everyone who support the people in our community and the communities abroad. We give you honor and praise for all that you have done, and in Jesus' name we pray. Amen.
At this time, we'd like to extend a sincere thank you to our sponsors for their support in making the 94th annual event a virtual reality. Our platinum sponsors: Pilgrims, First National Bank of Coffee County, and the Douglas Coffee County Economic Development Authority. Gold sponsors: Coffee Regional Medical Center and FNB South. And silver sponsor, Douglas National Bank.
With standout education, state-of-the-art healthcare, and beautiful parks, Douglas Coffee County is where life is worth living. Made up of 8 elementary schools, 1 middle, and 1 high school, the Coffee County school system serves more than 7,500 students. Here, students are challenged to achieve academic excellence, explore their passions, and impact their community. Residents can pursue higher education at one of 2 colleges, South Georgia State College and Wiregrass Georgia Technical College. If you're looking for an excuse to get outdoors, you can choose between several local parks. Play a game of tennis or baseball at Wheeler Park, plan a picnic at Emma Wade Park, or explore more than 1,500 acres of forests and plains at General Coffee State Park. Recently opening a new cardiology wing, the Coffee Regional Medical Center goes above and beyond to meet the healthcare needs of our community. You can also be a part of the Shop Local movement when you come by First Fridays. Experience it all in Douglas Coffee County.
Now for the special recognition of Douglas Coffee County Chamber of Commerce Board, Mr. Kevin Elrod, Chairman.
Thank you, Brad. As a nonprofit membership-based organization, the Chamber's success is heavily dependent on our business community partners and the men and women who give of themselves by committing 3 years of their time and talent to serve on the Chamber of Commerce Board of Directors. Each December, the terms for the 5 board members come to an end. To show our appreciation for the dedicated service on the Chamber Board of Directors, January 2018 through December 2020, we would like to take a moment to recognize each one. Don Clements, Purvis & Stewart CPA firm. Frank Bussey, Empowerment International Ministries. Sonia McCullough, South Georgia State College. Linda Sprouse, Property Hunters of South Georgia. Vet Lot, Atkinson County Schools. Now it is my privilege to introduce the 2021 Chamber Executive Board officers. First Vice Chairman, Tracy McClellan, Gicardi Health. Second Vice Chairman, Ben Floyd, Coffee Regional Medical Center. Treasurer, Chad Guthrie, Ag South. EDA President, Stuart Smith, Douglas National Bank. Our 2021 Board of Directors continuing their 3-year term are Paulette Brown, Wiregrass Technical College. Cassidy Carter, Bay Carter Farms Living. Jeffrey Ingram, City of Douglas. Sean Knight, Cow Tippers Burger Company. Dr. Morris Lease, Coffee County Schools. Shane Shook, Ameris Bank. Lee Taylor, First National Bank of Coffee County. Christy Thomas, Coffee High School. Chris Watson, Grace Point Church. Our new board members coming on in 2021 are Kevin Kepler, Sunbelt Greenhouses. Bree Mercer, Make It Personal Monograms and Boutique. Sandy Sharp, Southwire. Reuben Spate, Great Destiny International Ministries. Dr. Greg Tanner, South Georgia State College. Maggie Valadares, Pilgrims. And Patrick West, City of Douglas Police Department. As you can see, we have an exceptional group of business and community-minded individuals to serve on the Chamber Board, and we look forward to a great year.
Ladies and gentlemen, Douglas Coffee County EDA and Chamber CEO, Mr. John Henry.
Good evening. The year 2020 will go down in history as the year of the pandemic. COVID-19 hit hard, with local, state, and national governments worldwide issuing shelter-in-place orders. Douglas and Coffee County had our share of grief and turmoil. Notwithstanding the difficulties, the community was truly fortunate to have a remarkably high percentage of its employment in manufacturing. Approximately 20%, 1 out of every 5 jobs. And even more fortunate that most of the community's employment was in essential service industries. This really helped to lessen the impact of closures and layoffs through the heart of the toughest times. Though things were tough, the City of Douglas and Coffee County have been able to keep community spirit alive and well during the year of the city's 125th birthday. Throughout the year, there was ample evidence of growth and opportunity within the community. We saw the commencement of construction on a massive retail project known as Douglas Square. This 118,000 square foot retail shopping center will soon be home to national brand retailers, including Hobby Lobby and Marshalls, among others. The project, led by the City of Douglas, was initiated through the designation of a tax allocation district and participation of the city, Coffee County, Douglas Coffee Economic Development Authority, and the Coffee County Board of Education. A new Chick-fil-A restaurant opened in November on one of the development's out parcels, and construction of other restaurants and shops is currently underway. A new Tidal Wave Auto Spa opened previously in the same area. There is also room in the planned Douglas Square development for a new high-tier grocery store. In an effort to mitigate the impacts of an economic shutdown, the Chamber of Commerce in the early spring started an online campaign called Couch to Curb. Early in the spring, that provided a one-stop resource for local businesses to deliver opening information, delivery information, and other online sales opportunities for curbside pickup. That program evolved into what we now call the Coffee Strong program. That program still serves the Chamber members and others in the community with a strong online presence. Downtown Douglas continued to thrive despite the impacts brought on by the pandemic. The Martin Center, downtown central landmark and treasured venue for live entertainment, got a new lease on life and was reopened in January. A slate of live entertainment had to be postponed, but the facility will be ready with some great musical acts that have been rescheduled for 2021 and later. New shops also continue to be opened, and there is still plenty of momentum as historic buildings such as the Varnador building on North Peterson Avenue continue to see rehabilitation. New restaurants and shops such as the 317 and Pearls, a cottage makery, have opened since the spring. Curbside pickup, newfound approach to online marketing, and sales have helped many of the shops and stores stay open and thriving. Many store owners have reported best months ever during the slowdowns due to their new online presence and more people consciously making the effort to shop local. The Main Street Program Director has announced that there were 10 new businesses in the downtown Main Street district and 2 business expansions over the year in 2020. Business activity remains strong in Douglas. In fact, the City Manager's Office has reported sales tax revenue growth of 15% in 2020 over the previous year. The Chamber of Commerce reports that despite the pandemic and fear surrounding the business community, it had 30 new small businesses open their doors and invest in the Douglas Coffee County community in 2020 through membership in the Chamber of Commerce. The year also saw the debut of the Satilla Manufacturing Park, a new full-featured and grad-certified industrial park on Highway 441 across from the Douglas Airport. The 180-acre industrial park has just recently been landscaped and had signage erected. The local cargo trailer industry has thrived as well throughout 2020 with several new facilities opening or expanding. The Economic Development Authority is also reporting stronger than usual activity in the market and several active projects that should be closing in 2021. Projects in the pipeline represent hundreds of new higher wage positions and millions of dollars in new capital investment in the community. Our local educational community did not escape the turmoil of 2020. They certainly had their share of issues. Even so, through great planning, hard work, and dedication, our institutions here locally were able to shine bright. Following several years of work in community support, in September, South Georgia State College received approval from the University System of Georgia Board of Regents to offer a new Bachelor of Science degree in Mechanical Engineering Technology. The program is scheduled to launch fall of 2021. Wiregrass Technical College also had a momentous year, with Mike Day, the welding instructor, being named as Technical College System of Georgia's Technical College 2020 Instructor of the Year and recipient of the Rick Perkins Award for Excellence in Technical Instruction. Coffee High, not to be outdone, also saw years of planning and hard work come to fruition as they started an innovative approach to education in 2020. The school initiated a transformative academy approach to provide more emphasis on career pathways that meet demands in the local job market. This approach allows the school to provide the traditional academic learning and its advanced placement program alongside a demand-driven and newly envisioned career technical and agricultural education program. The goal is for the school to help better meet workforce demands of local employers and provide accelerated technical training for students so that they may acquire marketable skills prior to graduation and gainful employment in the community following graduation. Coffee High School also saw the opening of the Clayton W. Mathis Performing Arts Center and John M. Maley Auditorium. This 49,000 square foot ultra-modern facility, complete with full dressing rooms, a black box theater, and seating for 900, will house every venue of the arts. The performance arts, drama, dance, theater, art, choral, and instrumental music now have a new home in Coffee County. This community struggled through 2020, as did the rest of the nation. We saw our share of grief and sorrow, frustration and turmoil. But in the end, we saw hope, resilience, and determination. The momentum that we've been building for the past several years was able to push us through the year and will continue well into the new year. We will remain coffee strong. Expect more from the daily grind in Douglas, Coffee County.
With a strong workforce, a diverse base of industries, and available land, your business is primed for success in Douglas, Coffee County. Whether you're looking to start or relocate your business, you can choose from 3 industrial sites to develop. We're also restoring old buildings downtown to open up more retail space, constructing a new road and making valuable updates to the Douglas Municipal Gene Chambers Airport. We're also making room for future economic development. Some of our top employers include Walmart Distribution, Pilgrim's Pride, and Premium Peanut, the largest peanut shelling operation in the world. With Elixir Extrusions completing a second expansion, we're also seeing more and more growth in our manufacturing sector. Business is brewing in Douglas, Coffee County.
And now it's time for our 2021 annual awards. 2020 certainly lived up to its Roaring '20s namesake. It came in roaring like a lion, and we're still trying to tame him. Hindsight 2020 was also true to its name, as we all wanted nothing more than for it to be in our rearview mirror. 2020 definitely brought an unexpected turn of events as we entered the year of perfect vision. We found our lives were anything but clear as we headed down blurry paths and untraveled roads none of us had ever taken, and all of us anxious about what was ahead. 2020 was a turn of the decade year that we were all so excited to welcome, but like company that stays too long, we were even more excited to see it go. In the words of Martin Luther King, the ultimate measure of a man is not where he stands in moments of comfort and convenience, but where he stands at times of challenge and controversy. Little did we know that those words, spoken in 1963, would be as applicable in 2020, when seemingly overnight we found ourselves in the midst of a worldwide pandemic. Within Coffee County's 600 square miles, you find the homes of over 43,000 residents who found themselves in the hands of extraordinary leaders who rose to face the challenges of providing safety, security, and health care availability. While many of us were hunkering down at home in an effort to slow the spread of COVID-19, others were heading out into uncharted territory to assist in keeping our community safe and healthy. To all of our first responders in Douglas and Coffee County that continue to selflessly give of themselves day after day, thank you. You are community heroes. Those being recognized this evening are only representatives of those they work alongside and those who often work behind the scenes, but do so no less passionately and tirelessly. All have provided care or services that have touched our lives, whether personally, our families, friends, or neighbors, and have done so with great compassion and strength, all for the love of coffee. The Jackie Wilson Women in Leadership Award celebrates women as valued members and leaders of the community. It honors an individual who strives toward the highest level of personal and professional accomplishments that ultimately benefit the well-being of Coffee County. This individual demonstrates excellence, creativity, and initiative in their profession or community service and provides valuable services by devoting time and energy to improving the quality of life for others. Ladies and gentlemen, recipient of the Jackie Wilson Women in Leadership Award, CEO and President of CRMC, Ms. Vicki Lewis.
Thank you, Brad, for that introduction. Every day, I am the fortunate person who leads Coffee Regional Medical Center. I am blessed to go to work and join a lot of smart, dedicated, hardworking people who are passionate about what they do. Every one of us brings our whole self to work each day. We work together to make sure that we make a difference in the lives of every patient. Our environmental services, dietary, engineering, volunteers, security, nursing, emergency department, radiology, respiratory therapy, lab, EMS, physical therapy, supply chain, patient access, administrative assistants, finance, physicians, and leaders all work together to accomplish great things. This team of outstanding people has persevered and thrived through the pandemic. Together, our team beautifully managed to create a modified hospital environment to continue to care for COVID-positive patients safely. This meant quickly separating our patients so we could continue to operate all hospital services while acquiring the needed supplies, tests, medications, staffing, and vaccine essential to battle COVID-19. Great ideas were hatched and put in place sometimes overnight. All this happened while we continued to deliver babies, perform necessary surgeries, and care for our cancer and heart patients. Pretty amazing. We had help from our partners in the Southeast Health District, GEMA, the Governor's Office, and the Georgia Hospital Association. We are grateful for each of these partnerships. We are also thankful for everyone in this community who graciously shared so much, including praying with and for us. Thank you, Douglas. I hope my words have helped illustrate what I do is certainly not a solo flight. It's a journey with many great people who are always ready to take on new challenges, balance our scorecard, and keep fighting the good fight. While I proudly accept this recognition, I do so on behalf of our entire team. To the Coffee Regional Medical Center team, thank you for everything you do to make my job easier and for assuring that our team continues to elevate the quality and safety of our patient care. Like Jackie Wilson, you are each and every one truly amazing. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you so much.
So well
Thank you.
deserved. We're
Thank
so
you.
proud of all you've done for our community, for Coffee Regional Medical Center, but especially for keeping our community so involved in every process, keeping us informed and transparent with everything.
Oh, thank you so
Thank
much.
you.
Thank you so much.
Vicki, I just wanted to say congratulations for receiving the Jackie Wilson Woman of the Year Award. It's been a true honor to work with you over the past several years. I've learned so much from your leadership, and I'm amazed at your vision for Coffee Regional Medical Center. Although no one could have planned for a global pandemic, your leadership drove our direction towards patient-centered care each and every day. Your collaboration with outside organizations helped keep us at the forefront of the ever-changing healthcare field. Not only have we managed through COVID-19, but we've also continued to deliver exceptional patient care. We continue to strive for greatness in every aspect of care that we provided to our community. We physically transformed the hospital into a place that cared for our sickest and most vulnerable community members. We started service lines that brought new treatments to Coffee and surrounding counties. We expanded services and found new ways to collaborate with our community partners to ensure that our community was receiving the best possible care from their hospital. All of these great accomplishments would not have happened if it wasn't for your leadership and determination to do the best thing for our community. I can't think of a more deserving person to accept this award. On behalf of the entire Coffee Regional Medical Center team, we want to thank you and congratulate you for all that you do.
Through my 40 years at Coffee Regional Medical Center, I've worked with many great leaders. What is unique about Vicki, and it's her greatest strength, is her visionary skills and her superior strategic planning abilities. While our team is thinking how we can best manage the patients coming in the door tomorrow, she's thinking ahead to 24, 25, and 26 for what new services we'll be providing and how we'll be providing those to our community, to our patients. It is her vision and planning that has brought us essential specialty services like our cardiac infusion, our cardiac PCI program, our cancer infusion program, and most recently our bariatric program, where we have affiliated with Emory University. She fights for resources for rural community hospitals, and she does this to ensure that Coffee Regional Medical Center stays independent and will always be here for our community. She actively works with Georgia Hospital Association, the American Hospital Association, and keeps our legislators well informed to our needs. I know all of you are familiar with the term, you can't get blood out of a turnip. Well, let me introduce you to Vicki Lewis. She's the lady that can do that. She can take a dime and squeeze it and turn it into a dollar. And that's what it takes to be successful at a rural community hospital. She's tiny, but don't let that fool you. She's packed with dynamite. In 2020 and today, she has led us through this deadly pandemic. She's been at the helm through an unprecedented period of time, never wavering and always providing us with resources and the encouragement that's needed. She is bold and a fearless leader, and we are so fortunate to have her in charge of the healthcare in our community. Rest assured, she is working feverishly for each of you to ensure that we provide the very best in healthcare to meet the mission of Coffee Regional Medical Center, to serve, to heal, to save. Congratulations, Vicki.
The Gene Chambers Entrepreneurship Award. This award celebrates entrepreneurs as valued members and leaders of the community. It honors the individuals who strive toward the highest level of personal or professional accomplishment. An individual that demonstrates excellence, creativity, innovation, and a true entrepreneurial spirit. When this young man began in the restaurant business, he worked closely with a friend, Brendan Wiederhold. The two were fortunate to work together under great leadership at several restaurants over the years. David Knight, Sonny Lyon, and Luke Christian, all the best of the best. All of them recognized the strong work ethic this young man had and quickly noted his unique skills and his love for creating new recipes. When Luke Christian opened Fireside Pizza, he hired this young man as a prep cook. Brendan was then working with Luke Christian in Fresher Brands management. He knew that his friend had the potential to be much more than just a prep person. With a proven record of dependability, responsibility, and creativity in the kitchen, it was an easy decision to promote Daryl Clark as the general manager of Fireside Pizza. As Fresher Brands management began to focus more of its attention to developing Cerchero's Fresh Mex and franchising, Luke began talking to Daryl about ownership, making comments like, "What would you do if you owned Fireside?" or "What would you change? What would you add?" Over time, Daryl began to take these conversations very seriously. Daryl was constantly trying new recipes, from desserts to main course type entrees. He'd often bring the office staff something delicious to try, and of course everyone was more than willing to sample. Before long, plans were made for Daryl Clark to buy Fireside Pizza Shop. Daryl and his wife Bobby make a great team, offering the public new sandwiches, pizzas, pasta, and desserts. We're all very proud of their success. There's nothing more pleasing than witnessing a hard-working, determined young man find such joy in their work, beginning at the bottom and working his way up to ownership simply by following his passion. Congratulations, Mr. Daryl Clark, owner of Fireside Pizza and recipient of the Gene Chambers Entrepreneur of the Year Award.
First of all, I'd like to thank God because all blessings flow through Him, and having this business and serving this community has been nothing but a blessing. Thank you, Lord. Second, I'd like to thank our customers and our community. We love you. I have always worked in closed kitchens, so initially working in front of the customers had me a little weary, but it turns out to be the best thing to ever happen to me in cooking. You get to see the excitement on the face of the first-time customers and a truthful, "Hey, how are you?" from the regulars. The amazement in the eyes of the children and some of the parents when I toss the dough. But most of all, I get to know my customers, who they are, what they like, and what can I do to make their day go a little bit better by making them something delicious. Next, I'd like to thank my mom. From a little boy, she instilled in me my work ethic. As I look back, I used to get so angry when she would make me mow the entire yard again just because I missed a few blades, or wash the entire car just because I had missed a few spots. But those things and countless others made me pay attention to what I was doing. It taught me to take pride in the job and take value in doing things right the first time. Next, I'd like to thank Luke Christian for trusting me, holding me accountable, and pushing me to do things I have never done so I could achieve things that I otherwise never would have accomplished. Valuing my opinion and seeing in me what so many others has chose not to. Finally, my wife and my kids. My wife, I can't say enough about her. She dropped her entire career in hospitality to bring her knowledge and expertise to Fireside. She went through a crash course to learn everything in an expedited amount of time. She incorporated her baked goods and so many other things and ideas into our business. She's my co-worker, my co-owner, and my life partner. Without her, there is no Fireside. Finally, my kids. They give me all the motivation I need to get up and do it every day. I'm the example, the proof, that if you do what you love to your fullest every day, even when you don't want to, you can accomplish whatever you put your mind to. I'll forever be that example, there to remind them that hard work pays off.
Congratulations, Daryl.
Thank you, Ms.
I'm
Lisa.
so proud of you.
Thank you.
You're more than deserving of the Entrepreneur of the Year, and
Thank you,
we're
ma'am.
thrilled.
I
proud
appreciate
of
it.
you.
The Small Business of the Year Award recognizes a business that has experienced expansion, made improvements or renovations, and demonstrated innovative business practices. The recipient of this year's award grew up as a preacher's kid in Hazelhurst, Georgia. When attending high school, he got a part-time job at a local florist and discovered his talent for designing flowers. After graduating from Jeff Davis High, he pursued his love of music at Liberty University and traveled all across the U.S. singing with the Sounds of Liberty. While attending Liberty, he continued to work in the floral business with a prestigious florist in Virginia, where he was able to continue honing his skills. At the same time, all the way down in Naples and Bradenton, Florida, a young girl grew up, graduated from Ruskin Christian School, and made her way to Liberty University. While the young man was designing flowers and mastering his singing skills, she was over at the 50s Diner, poodle skirt and all, earning money to help with college expenses and mastering her customer service skills. During his first year at Liberty, he visited the diner for the first time, and the striking young lady with a bubbly personality captured his full attention. From that night on, he was a repeat customer based on her work schedule. And that was the beginning of J&D, John and Deborah. When the Glossons married, they moved to Jacksonville, Florida, where John served as music minister, followed by a move to Douglas, where he continued in this role at local churches. John and Deborah opened a booth in a French market setting in the bottom floor of the Atrium building in downtown Douglas. Together, they built a well-known and highly respected name in the wedding and catering business and became the premier event and catering provider in the area. After discovering a well-known business, then known as Evelyn's Gifts, was for sale, J&D Designs opened its doors in 2006. And after much encouragement and requests for his delicious food, They expanded to J&D Designs by adding a cafe in 2013, with Southern dishes known throughout the Southeast U.S. and appearing in publications such as Georgia Eats and Explore Georgia's 100 Plates Locals Love. Deborah had often wanted to be a hairstylist, and when moving to Douglas, she met Diane Troop, owner of a well-known salon in Douglas, who extended an invitation to her to apprentice in her salon. Deborah quickly discovered her talent and love for styling hair. In 2010, she opened the Beehive Salon with Ansley Tanner and Lacey Wiggins. As J&D Designs and Cafe grew, so did the need for Deborah's full-time help. She left the salon to devote 100% of her time to their store. In 2020, they took advantage of some downtime to complete renovations of the store and cafe. John continues to use his God-given musical talent. He's appeared on American Idol, making it to Hollywood, was a contestant in a season of duets with Jennifer Nettles, and won runner-up. He's produced 2 Christmas CDs, an EP, Spirit Move, featuring a duet with Jennifer Nettles, receives invitations to perform at special events, major league ball games, and is well known for the annual community Christmas concert over the past several years in downtown Douglas and surrounding counties. We are so appreciative of these two for stepping out in faith to follow their dream and make the corner of Peterson and Bryan Street such a well-known and loved destination in downtown Douglas for the absolute best food and gifts. Ladies and gentlemen, the Small Business of the Year, J&D Designs and Cafe, John and Deborah Glosson.
Thank you so much for this amazing award. We have been a part of this community for many years, and when Deborah and I started actually in the basement of the building where we're standing, it was a stretch. It was a thing that we didn't know where it was going to take us. We had no idea. And we always liked to walk downtown on Saturdays, and we would go in. Then there was like Evelyn's, and I think there was a store called Sheer Elegance, and there was obviously the Antique Mall that's been there for years. And we had the opportunity one day, we walked in Evelyn's, and one of the daughters said, "Would you like to buy this business?" And I was like, well, maybe we do. And so we talked about it, and we did. And really, honestly, since then, it's been a whirlwind of so many different things, from having a store to doing weddings to doing catering, to having parties, to baby showers, to funerals, to anything you could think or imagine, and then plus a store. And if you can't tell, we love Christmas time. So Christmas has always been a huge part of our business in downtown Douglas. And we try to do everything we do with excellence. I don't think that we succeed every time, but we try very hard most every time. So I just want to say thank you. This is something that I sort of, when Lisa had told us about this award, I was like, that's for the big boys. And she was like, well, you deserve it. So we are thankful that there's a community and a group of people in Coffee County that feel the same. That they
supports us.
Yeah, that support us anytime. It doesn't matter what we do. This county and this city is so supportive of J&D, and we want you to know that we appreciate you. We are so thankful to be a part of such an amazing small community in the middle of nowhere is what I tell people. But I tell them it's like, we call it Doug Vegas. Together. We tell our sales reps, we tell everybody, we're like, it's Doug Vegas if you want to know. So thank you so much. We are so honored, and we appreciate you. We appreciate you thinking about us for this award. Thank you.
Thank you.
Congratulations, John and Deborah. We're so excited for y'all to win. J&D Designs.
The Industry Partner of the Year celebrates the contributions of an industry that demonstrates excellence, creativity, or initiatives to support business retention and expansion, creates an atmosphere for job growth, supports initiatives to enhance the economic well-being of Coffee County, and or demonstrates a unique or innovative approaches to business. Recipient of the Industry of the Year, Coffee Regional Medical Center. Serving coffee in surrounding counties since 1953, Coffee Regional Medical Center has become an integral part of the fabric of our community and a major contributor to the economic health of Douglas, Georgia. Within the walls of this 200,000 square foot facility, you'll find nearly 1,000 employees working tirelessly to meet the needs of patients 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. CRMC's mission is to provide exceptional care and wellness close to home. With pediatric and adult beds, CRMC has expanded outpatient service areas, interventional cardiology and hematology oncology to assure exceptional care and wellness close to home. The medical staff includes anesthesiology, bariatrics, cardiology, emergency medicine, ENT, family practice, general surgery, GI, hematology, internal medicine, interventional cardiology, nephrology, neurology, OBGYN, oncology, ophthalmology, orthopedics, pain management, pathology, pediatrics, podiatry, pulmonology, radiology, urology, and wound care. A critical part of CRMC is the emergency medical services providing advanced life support services within the 600 square miles of Coffee County, answering over 6,000 calls per year. Licensed emergency medical technicians, or EMTs, and paramedics are available 24/7 along with a staff of 5 physicians, trained in emergency medicine, trauma, life support, and other related areas, and care for more than 30,000 patients each year. The EMS team provides critical care and coordinates with a team of emergency department specialists to prepare for patients' arrival. Some injuries or illnesses require consultation with other specialists and experts using telemedicine, who are available across the state and country. Transportation to specialized emergency or trauma services are also arranged when needed. The Industry of the Year, Coffee Regional Medical Center. Representing CRMC is Board Chair Marlene Baldry.
Good evening, and thank you for the high honor of introducing and presenting this year's Industry Partner of the Year Award. I am confident that our award winner meets and surpasses all of the criteria that has been set forth for this award. There is probably no other business in any community that is more vital than its healthcare facilities. Without local healthcare, business would not come to our town. Additionally, our hospital is one of our community's biggest employers. As well, it has been and continues to be responsive to the particular needs of our citizens. Here are just a few of the services provided. Our community hospital now offers the ability to receive cancer treatments, including chemo infusions and hematology treatments under the supervision of Dr. Eric Anderson and his team. Additionally, our hospital offers heart and vascular care, including life-saving heart caths and stents, when minutes make the difference in life and death. Our orthopedic and spine care service provide needed treatment with a team of fellowship-trained physicians that enable our community to stay both functional and have a better quality of life. Also, the services of our Women's Health Center offers both obstetrics and gynecological services to families to bring new life and sustain good health. There are many other services that are critical to the health and the well-being of our community. Too many to offer in the few minutes that are available at this time, but none have been more critical to our community than the life-saving efforts of our COVID-19 caregivers. Most of these individuals are nameless, faceless heroes that give their all to save as many lives as humanly possible from a disease that we haven't yet defeated and are still learning more about. Our hospital had to take drastic and immediate action to retrofit our facility and to provide for the sheer numbers of persons affected. Additionally, many of these caregiver heroes risked their own health to save the lives of others. Many of them did not and would not take time off to decompress and recuperate during the height of the crisis. Not only did our hospital have to retrofit the facility, but simultaneously had to make sure that financially it could still remain standing after the state's mandatory lockdown and the country's financial engines grinding to a halt. I can think of no other business that is more deserving of this year's award than Coffee Regional.
Thank you for that kind introduction. The resilience of the human spirit has been tested over the past year, and the test has been a fierce one, fought on long days and even longer nights by every one of our caregivers and our physicians. It has felt like a battle. It has zapped our energy, and far too many times it has separated families and brought tears to our eyes. But the past months have also done something else. Working together through the pandemic has brought us together as an even stronger team, strengthened our faith in God and each other, and allowed us to witness miracles. We were, of course, a team before, but it's different now. Our trust in one another has changed to simply unwavering, achievable only after experiencing the new protocols and treatment options our physicians and nurses have brought forward and seeing the skills with which they implemented them. We have also come to rely on our faith, to kneel and pray for those we have lost, and to celebrate and give thanks for every life. We have always prayed together, but not like we've prayed during these past months. There's an urgency to our prayers, and we consistently ask for miracles. Our prayers are also full of thanks to our patients and our community for trusting us with their care. We are grateful for the unending kindness, food, masks, parking lot prayer services, letters, and heartfelt thanks that have been shared with us. All of these have warmed our hearts and made us proud to be part of such a wonderful community. And then there are the miracles. They have been small, large, and in between, created by a combination of God's grace and our outstanding team of caregivers and physicians. The miracles have surprised us, sustained us, made us celebrate and smile. But frankly, the miracles have also made us miss the high fives and hugs that we would typically share with our patients. If you promise not to tell, I have it on good authority that hugs have been shared with our patients when they needed it most. Masks, gowns, and gloves included, of course. We can't wait to get back to normal, and we know that we will. It's been 329 days since we cared for our first COVID-positive patient on March 18th of 2020. We have tested almost 7,500 patients and have cared for hundreds sickened by COVID since then. We've also administered more than 2,500 vaccines, which are creating the rainbow at the end of this long journey. Please get your vaccine as soon as it is your turn. We don't intend to stop any of these important tasks anytime soon. We more than have our second wind, and our resilient team will stay true to our purpose to serve, to heal, and to save. Being recognized as the Industry Partner of the Year is truly an honor and means so much to all of us at Coffee Regional Medical Center. From the bottom of our hearts, thank you for honoring us with this recognition and for trusting us with your care. We will always keep each of you at the center of all that we do. Please stay well.
The Community Partner of the Year Award celebrates the contributions of a community agency or organization who has an ongoing commitment and partnership with the business community to address the needs of the Douglas-Coffee County area. Community partners play a vital role in engaging stakeholders to meet critical needs of the community. They're a public entity, nonprofit, or governmental agency based in the Douglas-Coffee County area with demonstrated contributions that reflect the needs of the community. They demonstrate excellence, creativity, or initiatives to support workforce development. With this year's theme being For the Love of Coffee, the recipient of the Community Partner of the Year simply had to be more than one. Each of our educational institutions have certainly demonstrated their unwavering commitment to meet the critical needs of Coffee County. The pandemic's impact has been extensive, and the adjustments made and continuing are certainly unprecedented. Serving pre-K through 10th grade, Community Partner of the Year, First Academy. The First Academy family came together in a way as never before. A major lesson we quickly learned from the pandemic is that flexibility is a must. A decision today might have to change tomorrow. We've been forced out of our comfort zone and had to immediately cross-train faculty and staff and incorporate virtual components on all courses to ensure students could participate virtually if or when quarantined or ill. All forms of communication have been maximized, from phone calls, text messages, emails, and even snail mail. At First Academy, we're different. And we remain focused on sharing the gospel and making disciples by educating this generation with excellence through a Christian worldview. Above all, we chose to see this time as an opportunity and not a disruption, proceeding with caution and keeping our eyes fixed on the one who holds tomorrow. Community Partner of the Year, First Academy. Director, Kimberly Lott.
On behalf of First Academy, a ministry of First Baptist Church, we are humbled and grateful to be receiving the Community Partner Award. We'd certainly like to give praise to God, who continues to guide and provide through this time of uncertainty. Thank you again for this award, as our staff feels led to serve and be on mission to educate this generation through the lens of Christ. Thank you.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you so much for all you do at First Academy.
Yes, thank you.
Serving pre-K through 12th grade, Citizens Christian Academy. Here to receive the award on behalf of Citizens Christian Academy, Head of School, Sally Bryant.
On behalf of the administration staff and our board of directors, our teachers, our parents, and our students, we would just like to say thank you so much for this huge honor. One of the things that we have tried to instill in students is to make sure that you always do your best, and you can achieve anything that you would like to achieve. But first, you must always put Christ first. Secondly, love your country with all of your heart. And thirdly, always support your community and love your community. And over the past several months, I have witnessed, and we all have witnessed, the love and the unity within our schools and within our community. Over the last couple of months, CCA has pushed forward and achieved many accomplishments. And one of those accomplishments is that for the first time ever, CCA has received accreditation with quality from the Georgia Accrediting Commissions. That is a huge accomplishment for us during a pandemic. One of the things that we are very proud of is our FFA program. We have students in our entire school is competing at the top of our state against public and private schools. So we are very proud of that program. Our athletics is growing. Our academics is changing innovatively. And we have Miss Tammy Sailors with us today that she can share a little bit of our academics.
Despite the challenges of COVID-19, the mission of CCA remains the same: cultivating hearts, challenging minds, impacting culture. CCA has continued to excel both academically and athletically. In fact, in the fall, CCA is expanding with the addition of Patriot football and new classes.
Thank you so much to the Chamber for this honor. Thank you for recognizing the efforts of our school, our leadership team, our faculty and staff. As Coffee County continues to grow and improve and work together, we look forward at CCA to being a part of the successes of this community.
Congratulations.
Thank
We're
you.
so proud of you. CCA all the way.
When our students left our CCA campus in March of last year for virtual learning, we knew this school year would be full of adjustments and changes in order to welcome them back home safely in August. Selecting 2 Timothy 1:7 as our theme verse for the year. For God has not given us the spirit of fear, but of power and of love and of a sound mind. We went to work. We tirelessly prepared for all possibilities, working diligently to ensure that we kept our families, students, and faculty safe while also fulfilling our mission to educate the whole child, mind, body, and spirit.
To those ends, we implemented safety precautions, upgraded technology, bolstered sanitation measures, and created detailed plans for a variety of learning scenarios, all with the goal of hitting the ground running in August and remaining in stride no matter what circumstances we face during the school year. Because we upgraded technology, we have implemented virtual learning in its entirety. Our virtual students in pre-K 2 through 12 continue to receive face-to-face instruction from their CCA classroom teachers. In these uncertain times, one thing we can all agree on is the need for an excellent education, regardless of the location, face-to-face in a classroom or virtually at home. With the exception of 2 weeks after Christmas break, the implementation of our safety measures has allowed us to keep our students on campus for the entire year. We attribute this to our hard-working and dedicated custodians, the diligence of our staff, the transparency of our parents, full support of our board, and the addition of a registered full-time nurse on campus. Our response to all of the necessary adjustments has been to be proactive rather than reactive.
But our commitment to our entire CCA family didn't stop by implementing new safety measures or upgrading technology to take a different approach to virtual learning. Most importantly, our commitment to our CCA family has deepened. If you are a part of the CCA family, then you know the roots here go deep. We laugh together and we cry together. And this year we've done more of both, together, as a family. We realize that our most important adjustments this year have been to love more deeply, extend grace freely, to truly value and appreciate the opportunity God has given us each and every day to pour into our students and their families. We've been reminded that life is precious, each day being a gift, and at CCA, we don't take that lightly.
Our teachers give everything they have in the classroom, each and every day. But more importantly, the teachers at CCA give their hearts. Regardless of the position held at CCA, we have been reminded this year of the tremendous amount of trust parents place in us. Our partnership with families has deepened for the good of our students and to the glory of God. Although we have socially distanced our desk and our students, we've knitted our hearts more closely together. Now more than ever, we are determined to continue to fulfill the mission of CCA. Together, cultivating hearts,
challenging minds,
impacting culture.
All for the love of coffee.
Pre-K through 12th grade Partner of the Year, Coffee County Schools. Each year, schools throughout our community go above and beyond to meet the needs of our students. This past year, serving over 7,500 students, we've faced many hurdles and challenges, and the Coffee County school system has not only met, but exceeded each one. From mastering virtual instruction, providing meals, issuing Chromebooks, checking temperatures, expanding Wi-Fi capabilities, cleaning and disinfecting, all while wearing a mask. They were able to build relationships, educate, and make learning possible and accessible to all students, both virtually and in person. Dr. Morris Lease stated, "Our faculty and staff are so deserving. They've poured their hearts into their work to make sure our children are taken care of and educated. We are certainly blessed to have so many dedicated educators in Coffee County schools." Pre-K through 12th Community Partner of the Year, Coffee County Schools. Superintendent, Dr. Morris Lease.
Good evening. As superintendent of the Coffee County School System, I'm honored to be here in this gathering, virtually of course, with everyone to accept this award on behalf of the Coffee County Board of Education and the Coffee County School System. Our mission is destination graduation for college, career, and life, and our vision is to create a stronger community through an equitable and excellent education for every student. So what more fitting for our school system to be designated as a Community Partner of the Year. And that is one of the highest honors that we could have as a school system, because we exist to serve you, your families, your children, and everybody in Coffee County. That's the work we're here to do, is educate young people and prepare them to be productive members of the community or wherever they wind up in this big world. So we're excited to receive this recognition and this award on behalf of the Coffee County School System, and we're just pleased to be a part of this wonderful community. And I just want to give our people, our teachers, our principals, our clerical staff, our secretaries, our bus drivers, our custodians, our paraprofessionals, everybody that works for the Coffee County School System, just a big round of applause, because during these challenging times that we've been dealing with over the last 12 months, our people have rose to the occasion. Our people have been there for your children. Our people have been there to serve Coffee County. And I'm just so excited for all the good work that our people have been doing and all the good work that our school system has been doing to serve this wonderful community that we all call home. And so join me tonight in not accepting this on behalf of me or the Board of Education, but on behalf of all of our staff members, all of our faculty members, all of our students, and for all of Coffee County. So we're excited to be here, and we appreciate the recognition, but honestly, this is not about just the school system. This is about the entire community. So thank you.
Congratulations,
Thank
Dr. Lease.
you.
We're
we
so
appreciate
proud of
it.
you. We're
Well,
proud
thank
for Coffee
you.
County Schools and all you've done for our community.
Thank you, Ms. Hodge.
Coffee County Schools, located in the heart of South Georgia, is part of a community that offers true Southern hospitality, continually demonstrating excellence that support workforce development and economic well-being of Coffee County. We are very proud that our school system was recently named the 2019 Community Partner of the Year by the Douglas Coffee County Chamber of Commerce and the 2018 Charter School System of the Year. Our school system, home of the Coffee Trojans, is comprised of 8 elementary schools, 1 middle school, a freshman campus, 2 high schools, and an alternative education center. We are proud to offer an excellent, well-rounded education to our students, including high-quality extracurricular and co-curricular activities, as well as a fine arts program. With our vision of creating a stronger community through an equitable and excellent education for every student, teaching and learning, workforce and life, people and culture, and family and community are the 4 areas of our strategic plan that drive our work. Coffee County Schools provide a comprehensive and robust curriculum. Evidence of this is found in our improved student achievement and growth. Knowing that the district needed a system for analyzing data to maintain these 2 goals, the governance team was instrumental in setting the implementation of Illuminate. A strong technology infrastructure is maintained within the district. The school district has upgraded their wireless network, provides 1-to-1 device ratio for students, and recently purchased over 3,000 Chromebooks to replenish our inventory. Destination Graduation for College, Career, and Life, the mission of our school system. We purposely prepare our students with the skills to navigate life beyond graduation. The district worked to develop a timeline to phase in high-quality wall-to-wall academies to reach all students. The academies are designed to incorporate rigorous coursework and allow students to learn through the lens of a career interest. Beginning fall of 2019, the high school developed their 4 academies where students and teachers are organized into small learning communities: Fine Arts, Business and Information Technology, Public Service and Education, Engineering, Agriculture and Mechanics, and Health and Human Services. The governance team emphasizes safety and security in our schools. They approve the purchase of security systems and the development and implementation of a safety department, hiring a police chief and officers to work on all school campuses. The Coffee County School System is an equal opportunity employer and works hard to retain, recruit, and hire highly qualified teachers. To increase retention, the governance team approved the district offering financial support to the non-traditional teacher when entering an alternative certification program. Another financial incentive was adding an additional pay step beyond L5. Our community has a rich tradition of supporting our schools, valuing families, and working together. We recognize that it takes all of us for the success of our students. Through an investment in networking, schools throughout the community are preparing to offer Wi-Fi service to the area immediately surrounding school campuses. This initiative helps us increase equity to the communities we serve. Our school nutrition and transportation departments worked in unison during the COVID-19 shutdown to provide 10,000 meals per day to our students. The system uses Kenvald, a two-way text messaging application that allows teachers and leaders to quickly communicate with parents in a secure and archived system. The Coffee County School System is fully engaged in financial accountability. Overseen by the governance team and superintendent, the finances of the school district have proven to be consistently stable. The finance department has received 3 awards of distinction for excellent financial reporting. We are proud to have a governance team that works alongside our leaders, teachers, and stakeholders to support the work mirrored in our beliefs. We believe in community, opportunity, focus, fairness, ethics, and excellence. We are Coffee.
Community Partner of the Year, South Georgia State College. Serving approximately 2,500 students drawn from 22 states and 13 countries, South Georgia State College demonstrated that it was possible to strategically plan and implement virtual instruction, all while facilitating student engagement during the challenges presented by COVID-19. Each decision was carefully considered with students, faculty, and staff in mind to create the safest and most effective learning environment possible. Following guidance from USG, collaborating with community stakeholders, and following the guidelines of the Georgia Department of Public Health and CDC, all classes were transitioned from face-to-face to hybrid to a fully online format for the remainder of the spring semester and into summer semester. Graduation in spring and summer semesters looked somewhat different. However, South Georgia State College soared above the challenges and created a virtual experience so that all students and their families were able to celebrate milestone achievements. A hashtag StayHealthySGSC social media campaign was developed so that students, faculty, and staff were able to stay up to date with information, reminders, and safety protocols. In an effort to maintain some semblance of normalcy during a pandemic and keep students connected, student activities events were changed to a virtual format. A virtual programming online forum was established, and students were able to stay engaged through games, movies, and other virtual fun activities. Moving forward in 2021, South Georgia State College continues to make necessary adjustments to accommodate the entire Hawk family while promoting safety, health, and learning. Here, representing South Georgia State College, is President Dr. Ingrid Sellers.
Greetings. First, I would like to say I am so grateful for the opportunity to be standing here accepting this Community Partner of the Year award on behalf of South Georgia State College. Thank you, John Henry, Lisa Hodge, and members of the Board of Trustees of the Douglas Coffee Chamber of Commerce for recognizing, supporting, and encouraging the hard work of institutions and organizations in this community. Also, congratulations to our education partners who also received this very distinguished recognition. 2020 was a year that we would soon forget. As a community, we came together, we worked harder, and now we are better prepared to face the future. We pulled together, supported each other, and we kept on going. Despite the challenges that blur our vision and distract us from the core mission of educating students and preparing the next generation at South Georgia State College, we stand committed to this vision. Thanks to the resilience of our faculty, our staff, we are committed to continuing to educate, support, and serve our students. We are committed to supporting workforce development through new programs such as mechanical engineering technology. We are also committed as an economic engine through spending in the local economy and offering employment opportunities. It takes a resilient team of hardworking, committed, and selfless faculty and staff to accomplish what we did this past year. I would also like to recognize and thank the Chancellor of the University System of Georgia, Dr. Steve Wrigley, who provided steadfast leadership and support to every institution in the system during these difficult times. It also takes a village to do the work and get the results necessary to move our community forward. Thank you, Dr. Morris Lease, and your team at the Coffee County School System for continuing to educate our children in the face of this pandemic. Ms. Vicki Lewis, the CRMC team, emergency responders, and all healthcare professionals who cared for us and our loved ones during this pandemic. And to our newest partners, City Manager Charlie Davis, Mayor Polk, and the City of Douglas team, thank you for keeping our infrastructure grounded and moving our community forward. I am hopeful that 2021 will be a much better year. On behalf of the South Georgia State College team, we wish everyone in this community the very best and hope that you and your loved ones remain safe and healthy. Thank you.
Thank you, Dr. Sellers. We're so proud of South Georgia State College, and we appreciate all that you've done to lead our students safely through this trying year.
Thank you, Lisa.
Community Partner of the Year, Wiregrass Georgia Technical College. In the spring of 2020, WGTC found themselves with challenges like never before. A new world of safety protocols, including PPE, foggers and sanitizers, and plexiglass are among just a few. Quickly shifting all classes to online, laptops and one-to-one devices were made available for students, and wireless access made available in the parking lot for students without internet access at home. As was the case for so many educational institutions, faculty members were very tech-savvy but had never taught online before. In addition to training staff, hands-on labs were very difficult to restructure for online completion. By May, a few programs were approved for limited lab time on campus for students to complete hands-on activities in a controlled environment. A hybrid format was continued in the fall of 2020, allowing students to socially distance but participate in labs. Students were given extended time to complete the courses when needed. In addition to teaching online, all admissions, financial aid, registration, and graduations transitioned to virtual access only. WGTC has felt an economic impact with rental of facilities coming to a halt, continuing education and contract training classes canceled, postponed, or transferred, and a slight decline in enrollment. Wiregrass gives a big shout out to our LPN students who helped South Georgia Medical Center set a record by giving 260 patients their COVID vaccination shots this week. Community Partner of the Year, Wiregrass Georgia Technical College.
Congratulations. We're so proud of you. All your hard work at Wiregrass.
Times like these bring to the forefront everyday heroes. We are seeing stories of nurses, radiology techs, paramedics, and other first responders in the news. Locally, many of these heroes are Wiregrass Tech graduates. Other heroes, like our manufacturers, are stepping up to the challenge to meet supply needs. Careers in welding, precision manufacturing, and mechatronics are vital to our local communities.
Hi, I'm Tina Anderson, the president of Wiregrass Georgia Technical College, and I want to say how excited we are to win the Partner of the Year award from the Douglas Coffee County Chamber. And the partners who won, this is what the beauty of this award this year, are the educational entities in Douglas and Coffee County. So to our friends at South Georgia State College and to our friends with the Coffee County School System, we are so proud to share this award. As a technical college, we love working with all the educational entities in the area. We do a lot of dual enrollment, and we have programs that will transfer to South Georgia State College. And so we love to think about that pipeline from the time a student starts high school through the technical college and then on to a four-year college and being able to stay right there at home. This has been a tough year for everybody. The pandemic we've all dealt with. How do you have classes during a pandemic? How do you send students online? How do you make sure students are taken care of and training goes forth? It's been tough on us, and business and industry, of course, has had to deal with the effects of it also. So we're particularly proud for the Chamber to recognize what we've done this year and the partners that we've used this year that have helped us with it. So to business and industry, to all of the people who've supported us, who hire our students, and who are a part of our family and our world in Douglas and Coffee County, we want to say thank you, particularly to the Chamber for allowing us to be in such esteemed company. We are grateful, and we love being a part of this community.
And lastly, we would be remiss if we didn't recognize the dedication and commitment of our healthcare partners as a Community Partner of the Year. The Coffee County Health Department's public health staff roles, duties, and responsibilities have greatly expanded since the beginning of 2020. Our staff members have shown tremendous flexibility, as many have and are continuing to serve outside of their traditional roles as they work at COVID-19 testing sites, vaccination sites, and other locations throughout our health district. The Health Department has provided COVID-19 testing to those in Coffee County and surrounding areas by expanding hours of operation. We have been assisted in this process by partnering with the organizations such as Coffee Regional Medical Center, who graciously allowed us to have our COVID-19 testing site on their premises for much of 2020. In addition to COVID-19 testing, many other services have been provided as a drive-up and or drive-through and in-car service. Here on behalf of Coffee County Health Department, Nurse Manager Casey Stewart.
Hello, my name is Casey Stewart, and I'm the Nurse Manager at the Coffee County Health Department. I want to say thank you to all the staff of the Coffee County Health Department, as well as our district staff located at the Ware County and surrounding sister health departments. They have been a crucial part in allowing us as the Coffee County Health Department to be able to provide COVID testing here in the community. We're extremely grateful to the Coffee Regional Medical Center for allowing us to be in their parking lot for so many months. As we transferred to mass vaccination, we are now located at the Coffee Health Department, and we continue to have staff from all of our sister programs and health departments that continue to come and help serve Coffee County. So I want to again say thank you so much for all the staff, for all the help, for helping serve Coffee County and surrounding counties. Thank you so much.
upstairs. There you go. Thank you so much. We appreciate you. All you've done for the community.
The last award for the evening is in recognition of those who provide leadership and devotion to their community. One who sees a need, and rather than saying somebody needs to, they become that somebody. One that uses their time and talent to work for the betterment and overall quality of life, and consistently shows their love for Coffee County by helping meet the unmet needs of fellow Coffee Countians. The recipient of this year's Community Spirit Award certainly has done this and exemplifies what they do for the love of coffee. As the very unexpected pandemic spread throughout the nation, many faced unfortunate financial circumstances and were unable to provide food for their families. Food insecurity in Coffee County had been an issue for years, but in 2020, it was intensified, affecting not only families with children, but adults and seniors as well. A few individuals decided the time had come to create a central resource for food distribution in our community. The what-if conversations of three friends turned into a few phone calls, which led to a building that led to a central location and the establishment of the Coffee County Food Bank and the opening of doors to serve the community by May 29th, 2020. Or, as one of these individuals shared, if you put a principal, a teacher, and a lawyer with a heart bigger than her body who already has her finger on the pulse of families in need all in a room together, you end up with a food bank. Today, with 2,200 families in their database, the cost is $5,000 to $6,000 monthly for food inventory alone. Since its inception, the bank relies on volunteers, donations from individuals, churches, businesses, organizations, and occasional grants. They credit the generosity of fellow Coffee Countians for their overwhelming support. Local farmers often donate fresh produce, and many individuals and businesses donate their time, finances, equipment, supplies, and expertise. Volunteers give their time to ensure that food is organized, boxes are packed, and the beneficiaries of the bank leave encouraged and fed. Individuals can get a food box from the Coffee County Food Bank once a month. The contents of the box are determined by USDA guidelines and the number of persons in the home. When they leave the food bank, they're certain to leave with enough food to stock their pantry, but they also leave with a new friend. With every food box, a Bible, gospel tract, a word of encouragement are shared. The conversations that begin in the drive-through line carry on through to the next pickup and beyond. Volunteers are encouraged to write and mail notes, make phone calls, and pray for each person they meet during their visit. As awareness of the Coffee County Food Bank grows, the organizers continue to express that the effort is for Christ and from Christ. In fact, they say that the mission to introduce people to the love of Jesus through providing a basic need is the only thing separating them from a grocery store. Coffee County Food Bank is a 501c3 organization that strives to be the hands and feet of Christ by nourishing people's bodies and souls. If you'd like to learn more about how to give, volunteer, or receive assistance from the Coffee County Food Bank, please visit their website at coffeecountyfoodbank.org or stop by 611 West Baker Highway, Douglas. They can also be found on Facebook. The recipient of the Community Spirit Award certainly exemplifies this year's theme, for the love of coffee. On behalf of Coffee County Food Bank, receiving the award are Lisa Leverett, Allison Woodward, and Kimberly and Clay Lott.
On behalf of the Coffee County Food Bank, we want to thank you so much for this recognition, the Community Spirit Award. The Coffee County Food Bank is made up of hundreds of Coffee Countians that get together on a weekly basis to volunteer and serve other members of our community who have a physical need. Not only do we desire to serve a physical need, but our main desire is to serve a spiritual need. Everyone who comes through the Coffee County Food Bank is prayed for. We share about Jesus with them. We love on them. That is our main goal in the Coffee County Food Bank.
Thank you so much for your continued support of donations and volunteers. Because of you, each week we are able to serve hundreds of Coffee Countyans at the Coffee County Food Bank. We would ask you to come volunteer with us, visit with us, check out what's going on at the Coffee County Food Bank. We believe in being doers of the word and being the hands and feet of Christ in our community. This is all because of God getting everything aligned for us, and we are humble servants, and we always want you to know that without God this would not have ever been able to take place. Thank you for the Spirit Award, your continued support and prayers. We do this for the love of Jesus and the love of coffee.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank y'all for all you've done for our community.
The coronavirus has changed a lot of things for us in Coffee County, especially small business owners like us.
And while that certainly affects the way we do business, the people of Douglas have stepped up to the challenge. We've made sure to adapt accordingly to the threat of COVID-19.
We're doing very well, and I'm very proud of the response throughout the community.
We've come together as a community to help each other out through the pandemic.
Coffee County has been weathering the storm gracefully.
I'm looking forward to the future, not just for business in general, but especially business in Coffee County.
I think the economy here will not only survive the crisis, but flourish. Douglas residents have a strong sense of community and are very resilient.
So if you're thinking about starting a business or planning to move here, it's the place to be. Visit Coffee County anytime and you will see for yourself.
Start your visit today at douglasga.org.
We'd like to thank you all for attending the 94th Annual Douglas Coffee County Virtual Event for the Love of Coffee. We'd like to take this opportunity to once again thank our sponsors for the evening, our platinum sponsors, Pilgrims, First National Bank of Coffee County, and the Douglas Coffee County Economic Development Authority. Our gold sponsors, Coffee Regional Medical Center and FNB South. And our silver sponsor, Douglas National Bank. I'm Brad Reiner and I've been your MC for the evening. We'd also like to take an opportunity to thank Black Fox Video Production and Jack Moffitt, Douglas Coffee County Chamber of Commerce staff, and especially Douglas Coffee County Chamber of Commerce members. Thank you and have a great evening.